it's normally very low. A lot of exciting things are happening, and I think, I actually, repeat myself when I say, this is a very great sharing environment. So what I would like to share with you is not like a project, but a data set that I hope, would be useful for the community. As you know, in the past, CIMA has been involved, together with the University of Geneva, actually Grid, also the University of Geneva, in producing global hazard maps and global modeling. Our last effort is a bit dated, and it was a bit dated. It was produced for the Sendai negotiations. In 2015, we did the global assessment report framework. What we did a revamp. Of this effort, reproducing a new set of global flood hazard maps in the context of projects that was funded by the Coalition for Disaster Risk Resilience Infrastructure. And basically, here I'm kind of advertising this data set. So that will be hosted in that website, and then it's a platform for, let's say, sharing all the data sets that we produce together for these efforts. What we did, is like actually a more classical type of effort as compared to the one that Lorenz just explained. Really, catch it. But I think useful. So basically we did use, I would say, improved inputs. We did use, improved models, and both hydrologic and hydraulic, and for this. So I hope that we get, improved outputs. You never know, but hopefully that happens. So what you will be able to download is basically a global data set that is based on, let's say, relatively high resolution, hydrologic modeling, from 3 to 7, depending on the area. So I would say comparable to the new efforts, for example, from JFC, that is about 5 meters in resolution. The final resolution of the maps, native is 90 meters. We have, some, let's say, downscaling at 30 meters, but it's more than downscaling. So the computation of, let's say, resolution is 90 meters. And you will be able to download basically 9 return periods. There you have many more. So if you want to have like a whole spectrum for limited area, you can ask me there. What we'll be able to get from the platform is that one. Here, just a sketch of the PG and the correlation parameters that you see. There are lights and shadows, and of course, as usual, like global models. But just to say that we did like a thoughtful effort also in the calibration and validation. Same. The new thing here is that we had before only, let's say, hazard maps for the climate. In this case, we will have also 2, let's say, future risk scenarios, or actually hazard scenarios based on the SMIP, so I would say SMIP 6 data sets. One that we call the lower bound, so best possible scenario in the future, and one that is the upper bound, so sort of worst case scenarios. To understand how we did select those 2, maybe I don't have time to explain that, so come to me if you would like to know a bit better how we selected the different combination of model and climate change. Of course, this is not just the hazard map that you will be able to access the platform, because the final idea there was to develop a fully probabilistic let's say, study, in terms of how resilient like the different critical infrastructure sector are. So you find a lot of metrics, for measuring, or like indices, to measure, say, the resilience of the critical infrastructure in the different sectors. Not just for floods, so there will be, other, let's say, hazard features. So maybe, it's worth, to navigate better the platform, not just for the hazard maps, which I think, would be interesting. Just a few dates. So we will launch the CDR report on the 4th of October, so next week in New Delhi. I hope, this could be also, possible to follow, these events, also online. I will try to get, this information soon. And then, we will have at the end of the month, the launch of the EU platform, or actually the platform for the dissemination of the data, the 30th of October at DC. Okay, so basically, you will be able to access the data sets after that date. Okay. The download policy, is actually under definition. So, if for whatever reason, I would say CDRI decides not to share, some of the data sets, please come directly to me, because in our mutual agreements, we have, in clear that we will be able to share the data sets. Just, few things that say, the effort, is global, but we are also using the same modeling framework for, regional applications. So here are some slides from Lorenzo Chieri that could not be here. He's working with us on that. So we use basically, the same, modeling setup. For downscaling it at regional level, here's an example, for example, in Africa, in the IGAD region, where we do, actually increase the resolution of the modeling, increase, the calibration and validation efforts, but it's based on the same idea. But then we can use this, not only for, let's say, profiling, but also in this case for the impact forecast, which we talked about it one for all. So this is all connected. So we do this in combination with other data sources, in an ensemble mode, not just with our mass, but also with JRC, so that we have a benchmark also to test a little bit, what would be the final result. So there is like paper that is coming out of that. So if you want to ask me also for this, I will be available. Thank you.